there's actually something that we have to do because the Russia-Ukraine thing starts to spill over or something like that, that oil is incredibly important. But it's not incredibly important relative to the total consumption in the world or in the U.S. And so what they're doing is that they're exposing us to a serious geopolitical risk for almost no benefit at the pump. And I find that unpatriotic, really, and a very disreputable economic policy.
All right, you remember that guy, don't you? Kevin Hassett, he was President Trump's head of the Council of Economic Advisors, joining me on Fox Business, which if you don't get, by the way, you should demand, but I'm sure you do, and you like having that added edge. But one of the things that Hassett was referring to is this move on the part of the administration now to open up the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, and I mean really open it up to the tune of 1 million barrels a day, maybe upwards of 180 million barrels could be drained from that, likely cutting its overall levels in half to deal with the uptick in gas and oil prices. And those prices have been ebbing down since the president announced this, but it is probably considered by experts a short-lived phenomenon. Tim Stewart joins us right now, the U.S. Oil and Gas Association president. Tim, very, very good to have you back. The desired effect, at least, has panned out so far for the administration. Prices have ebbed a little bit. I don't know exclusively on this news and the increased supply, because we know 1 million barrels a day sounds like a lot, but demand is at 100 million barrels a day, so a spit in the ocean in that regard. But what do you make of the president's move?
Neil, it's good to be with you. You know, it's interesting. There's actually two reserves. The first is the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, and the other reserve is what we have in the ground all across the U.S. based on the shale revolution. That second reserve is 100 times bigger than anything we could ever put in the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. And so when the president says, I'm going to unlock, he's going to unlock, what we have in Louisiana and Texas stored. But the reality is he really could help us unlock a reserve that's 100 times bigger. And it takes an average of 13 days from the time that you do a release from the reserve for it time to hit the system. And what you see is that oil markets, as you know, now price out 15 to 90 days in the future. The last two times the president has done this, there's been an increase in the price of oil about 18%. It had actually the reverse effect. This will only work if the president says, okay, I will release 1 million barrels a day, but I'm going to aggressively retool how we conduct our onshore and offshore oil and gas programs on the federal side. And I'm going to make sure that that has an incredibly robust production going forward as well. It's going to be difficult for the administration to do it because it's contrary to what their message has been for the last year and a half. But that's the only way this is really going to work.
Well, he seemed to, once again, put the spotlight on you and your industry, Tim, by saying, the White House isn't the problem, you guys are. This was what he had to say on the issue of permits and licenses. This is from the president.
Right now, oil and gas industry is sitting on nearly 9,000 unused but approved permits for production on federal lands, or more than 1 million unused acres they have a right to pump on. Families can't afford to let companies sit on their hands.
Of course, he did not include in that you had 30,000 such leases a little more than a year ago. So obviously they've been whittled down. But again, the clear signal here is it's you guys, and you're not doing what you should be doing. Don't blame him. What are you saying?
Well, yeah, I mean, like President, I'm going to take him to face value. We believe there's common ground, and so we'll take the president on his face value. He said that the release would be short term while he works with the industry to increase production. Here's our problem, and we've said this over and over again to the White House and to the Congress. The number of permits processed nationwide each month has dropped precipitously from April of last year when they were processing 650 a month to January of this year, where it was under 100. They did 95. I'd say to the President, you get that permit number up above 650, 750, give me 1,000 permits a month, and we've got a deal. We can do this. And so, Neil, to your numbers, we keep saying this over and over again. They throw the 9,000 permit number out, and our response is we've got 4,600 that could be approved first thing Monday morning. Call your Secretary of the Interior. If you can find her, because frankly, she's been invisible, but that's another conversation. The person who's directly responsible for administering the federal onshore and offshore program has been silent for months on this. But if you
But on the
approve
leases, very quickly, Tim, on the leases, just to be clear, you don't take advantage of them all if it doesn't look like they might pan out. Right? People forget the oil industry is in this to make money. What business isn't? And you have to weigh that. So why are some leases not acted on for that reason?
Great question. So you're right. There's great risk in any oil and gas operation, but the problem is that the permitting is a two-part process. I may have a permit to drill, but if another federal agency hasn't given me a permit to build a pipeline or to get a water permit, it doesn't do me any good. So when he says go use all of your permits, we say help us get the infrastructure, and we can do that.
Got it. All right, Tim. Thank you very, very much.